Teofimo Lopez. Hey, what about Devin Haney? Canelo experienced. He is the world champion.
Here, this is it. This is it. Back to you guys.
Gareth Joe with you back in London, and there's been with you back in London, and there's. Decent Sergio uppercut in this round, but he can't take too many shots like that.
Of course, he throws a great jab and a great left hook.
That's a good uppercut by Canelo Alvarez.
Round 9 of a point. How much punishment does Liam Smith want to take?
Another good cut off the ring, and he does. Jab again in the right hand from Canelo.
Single shot because both of them are
body. That was a body shot that he stopped Liam Smith. So of course he's going to body, and effectively that shot's blocked.
For heart and determination.
Smith miss with the left and the right. Jab again in a right hand from Canelo. Sergio, he's closing the gap now.
Head movement. Jab again in the right hand from Canelo. Sergio, he's closing the gap now.
Smith looks really conscious of blocking those
down the middle shot like the uppercut and that jab.
It looked like he was unfocused, kind of coming into the round. He threw a hole.
I mentioned there's some anti-UK bias.
A lot of punches where Canelo not as active.
Moving in on his man. Starts to mark up the face of Callum. Boy, after the next round, he's going down, is what they're telling Canelo.
That's what Andrew Reynoso said, that he's going to...
Sergio, he's closing the gap now.
He's been closing the gap right now. This is where Canelo could explode.
A little bit further through, right, and if you lose the right hook, come up with the jab after him straight away, all right?
In the fight with Sergio.
Those are vicious punches. So he's even throwing it now because
since landing some shots.
They let Canelo
experienced. He is the world champion in this weight class. There is something to going in and fighting.
Fast hands make you want to not punch.
Good combination there by Callum Smith. Just missed. You say he's not looking to win?
Callum Smith does not. Yeah, he does not.
One round, and if he
brings the power to this weight class.
Shots because both of them are very good at counter punching. They're all
and also just Smith.
Hard right hand shot, and Smith ducks it.
Those body shots.
Back to you guys.
Gareth Joe closing the gap in the first 2 rounds. 90 for good right hand by Canelo, and he goes back to the when he blocked that from Canelo. Brings the head up on Smith.
Canelo fighting with no fear.
Smith is very...
And while Smith is landing, backs into a corner for Smith. Let's see what Liam Smith can do to take advantage.
It's going to be going down. Look, that's a solid pot. Shot. Both of them are looking for counter punches. They're both at...
And in the corner of Canelo Alvarez, how about a perfect...
Catching. Canelo keeps coming with his body shots and his uppercuts. Uppercut.
Body shot by Canelo gonna be real dangerous.
Good working with you back in London. And there's Callum Smith goes to work.
Look, guys, the size of Callum Smith.
And this is Steve. So if you start to do that on a regular basis, and Chris is scoring a lot,
He's over here. That was... I'll give you that.
I hear you. No, I don't think if he's won, maybe 1 or maybe 2 rounds.
Get that close range, that's when he will land a big shot.
Canelo trying to cut off the ring, and he does. Jab. Good right hand there. Shots and said, "No, I'm going to keep walking in."
He rolled with that right hand. Canelo did.
Cutting right.
A lot of punches where Canelo not as active.
Moving in on his man. Starts to mark up the face of Callum.
I believe that, as you can see, Canelo's trying to close that range for the big hook. Smith needs to be more assertive with that jab.
After the way Canelo has savaged his body since the opening bell.
In this stadium here tonight. So Canelo out.
Yeah, all right, okay. Yeah. So go 3 breaths. Okay.
Canelo has bullied Smith the entire fight. He will try to. Fans are looking at that.
You can't blame him. Hard fighting right hand again.
Body shot by Canelo gonna be real dangerous right here.
He threw a little bit more punches. Body shot landed by Canelo as we start right away. Ryan, we've got to get to round 3 before.
Rolling with the power.
Smith is getting beat up. He cannot stand there and take those shots. Blood now pouring from his nose. He weighs in.
Smith's left side is turning red from those body shots.
They do that, but it's not recommended. With a catching counter left hook. Both hands are dangerous, but he's not letting.
If Callum Smith doesn't hunt, he needs to start winning rounds, but it is going to be difficult. Look at that in round 10. And after the hook, Smith fights back.
Canelo has bullied Smith the entire fight. He will try to go for the knockout.
Snapping jab from Canelo Alvarez and a right hand.
Smith is going to close this round with a rally.
But he can't take too many shots like that.
We like the man coming forward and, a couple of, he threw a little bit more punches.
He had a better first round than he did against John.
Not still there, but Canelo's the superior, skillful fighter.
He hasn't thrown many punches that have meant.
Explode. Applause. The Smith family is a little bit further for it. If you lose the right hook, come up to.
He was able to drop George Groves with a counter right hand, and he was able to drop it with a catching counter left.
Those shots
I have to agree with Harold. I think those body shots have taken a lot.
quite enough firepower.
Smith, the champion.
Sergey Kovalev in their fight last year. Sergey Kovalev threw 500 plus jabs.
Callum's shot as well. Let's go to Joe Calzaghe. Joe.
I guess Canelo's is struggling now. I think the hook.
And Canelo landed as he moves in, and some blood now coming from the nose of Callum Smith.
And uppercuts on taller fighters.
Not partially blocked. Hard right hand by Canelo. It is amazing when you look at him, Canelo.
Because of the way they
Push Canelo back.
Discourage that, but on occasion a judge may do that, but it's not recommended.
Canelo, look at that percentage, 60% power punches landed from Canelo Alvarez.
Just missed that right.
Smith and Joe Gallagher are getting pumped up. Canelo keeps coming with his body shots and his uppercuts.
Move. Chavez Jr., if you remember. That, right? He just stood against the ropes. Fast hands make you.
Hard right hand.
Yeah, all right, okay. Yeah. So go 3 breaths. Okay.
On Callum Smith. Right hand, he's hurt. Smith is hurt. Uppercut landed, that body shot hurt Smith quite a bit. Trying to move in with the jab and get close. To say, all right, I saw what you did. Nice try. That is not going to work. He waits till he's in range. Nice right hand by Smith and an uppercut. But Canelo is able to get underneath the hook. Beautiful weave.
Canelo's
Now, and he hasn't won any rounds, but he's starting to do better and better.
He rolled with that right hand. Canelo did.
He lands those first 2 shots and lands the third. Not here.
Makes Canelo great.
Hard right hand, Smith is hurt. Buckled on the ropes, and the ropes kept him up, but he's able to move off.
So much of the event. And the number of punches that are landing on both sides.
Oh, good body shot.
It would have been a fight of the year candidate, but it isn't
course, he throws a great jab, right hook. That's a good uppercut by Canelo Alvarez is what?
At you. And then when you throw a shot, if he's able to move or counter, it's just so difficult to beat him.
Alvarez has slowed his pace since
Canelo with a shot. What would that be if Triple G landed that shot?
Joe Calzaghe closing the gap in the first 2 rounds. 90, good right hand by Canelo, and he goes back. Even when he blocked that right hand, that's a good uppercut from Canelo.
Gareth Davies has every round so far.
He come back and he's hold his ground, moving combinations, he's a bit more successful.
Jab again in the right hand from Canelo.
He's been closing the gap. This is where Canelo could explode.
Nice uppercut there by Callum Smith. He tries, but it drove him back. Smith fights back off the ropes. And there's Callum's light heavyweight champion of the world, man who knocked out Roy Jones. Smith is going to have to do that. He lands a jab there on Canelo and tries.
Liam Smith down for the first time in Smith's career that he's touched the canvas. He's blocked, and Smith is still in there.
Canelo's also
Decent Sergio uppercut in this round, but he can't take too many shots like that.
We like the man coming forward and a couple of he threw a little bit more. We've seen this with Kovalev. He didn't throw no punches. We've seen this with Jacobs.
Lead uppercut by Canelo and then a right.
What else does he have to prove?
Every shot has to be a home run, son. Just keep him touching.
You have to be careful with that guard. Huh? Keep your guard up.
Ooh.